Welcome to the ManScouts podcast. I'm your host, Captain Conan, here with allegedly the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Double Barrel. Say what's up to the kids.
What's up, kids? And no alleging here. I'm the real deal.
He's the real deal.
The
and
real
he's got a
dealio.
doctorate in calling out your BS.
Yeah, and there is BS, let me tell you.
Yeah, it stinks. Why? Because there's BS everywhere, dude.
Because it's BS. Because it's fake.
Well, dude, welcome to another episode of the pod. It's been a couple weeks. We've been busy. We've been doing some things.
You've been down here.
We've been foiling assassination attempts. Yeah, someone else just tried to assassinate, former President Donald Trump, but there would have been more had they not been foiled by yours truly. Am I right?
What can we say? We're here to help. We're here for the people.
We're here to foil assassination attempts on all aisles.
Because all types of protection. Atlas Tactical,
all types of protection. You
Even
actually
yours.
didn't know that Donald Trump almost got a cold, but because of Atlas Tactical, he didn't get a cold. All types of protection.
Yep. Biological warfare, COVID protection.
Biological warfare. Heartbreak.
Yep. We'll offer heartbreak protection. It's mostly just a gym membership, but there's some extra goodies in there.
Yeah, we yell at you in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
We'll yell. We'll definitely yell.
It's good things.
We'll hang out. Make sure you have someone to hang out with at least some of the time.
Yeah. But what's new with you, dude? Besides the fact that we're obsessed with Space Marines 2.
Dude, that's been it, man. Space Marines 2 is my jam. Let me tell you, I love it. There's everything about it's amazing.
What do you love about it? What are the things that it's like it's particularly getting you hyped?
Dude, the game, they're so true to like the Warhammer 40K universe. Like you look up and there's just giant Tyranid ships that look like giant bugs massive cathedrals, ships that you're on. Dude, even just like the heaviness of like your character as he runs around in his armor, so awesome.
I love that.
Everything about it.
I love it.
The guardsmen. You have guardsmen that actually kill people, which is pretty cool.
They kill the guardsmen?
The guardsmen like actually shoot the Tyranids.
Oh yeah.
And like they actually kill them. Which is cool. I think it's cool. It's not like the Halo NPCs where they just like die really easy. And there's like one or two of them. There's like 20 of them sometimes.
That's actually pretty cool. It does give you a different perspective on NPCs because typically NPCs, they're not well respected and well loved in the universe. But dude, if these guys are actually killing things for you, you feel that like you owe them. They're your buddies, they're your pals. You're fighting the battle with them, dude.
It's great, dude. And they're not like they're probably not like the best at killing them, but dude, they do help. You know what I mean?
They're killing, dude.
And it's cool because like there's just so many of them, and there's so many enemies, and it creates that feeling that the Tyranid's supposed to make you feel of just like the overwhelming numbers, dude. I love that
because they're just spawning.
Yeah, and then dude, you look at the landscape and you can see them running from far off and just joining the battle, and you're like, oh no. And you can shoot them when they're running too.
Oh no!
Oh, I hope nothing happens to me. It's freaking the coolest thing ever, dude. I don't know. I love it. Your weapons are sick, dude. Bro, the mission that we just played, like, let me put it this way. You're in space and you're looking at a hive city. And a hive city is essentially like this giant city with like 1 billion population, if not more. Mm-hmm. And like you look at it from as you're flying in and you're like, oh dang, that puts into perspective how massive it is. Because it's like you can see it from orbit. Like it's just this giant pinnacle of a city that like
I love it, dude.
Branches off the planet. It's so cool.
Hive City. So they're hive-minded, the Tyranids.
Yep.
But are most Xenos hive-minded, or just some of them?
Just those ones, I think.
Dude,
Out of like,
faithless heretics, dude.
yeah, out of most of like the main enemies of Xenos, those ones are the only hive mind.
Dude, there's this resurgence online of like a love of the Crusades, and
Yes.
essentially like Christian / traditionalist men like loving and sharing like the Templar Knights type stuff, and fighting for the Crusades type of meme rhetoric, and it's pretty funny, dude.
Dude, that's another
I
Warhammer
love
thing.
things like that, and Warhammer is essentially like space knights, for lack of a better thing.
Well, and they literally call their like wars Crusades.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
And they call those who don't believe heretics.
Yeah, dude, everything about it's just like the coolest thing ever.
It's pretty awesome, but it is peak pinnacle nerd, and it would be peak pinnacle nerd if we were playing the board game and making figurines. Actually, Dungeons and Dragons might be peak pinnacle nerd.
Bro, I was talking to somebody recently, and they're like, "Oh, my sister plays." Oh, dude, Dan's wife, Carly, her sister plays, because I went to go visit him, right? Her sister plays the board game.
Well, that's leveling up from you, dude. I feel like that's one level higher of the nerddom,
Because I was telling Dan about it, and I didn't think Dan would like know what Space Marines 2 is at all. And he's
he knew immediately.
He knew of Warhammer 40K. I didn't think he'd know what the universe was whatsoever. Because Dan, he doesn't even have a phone with internet.
Yeah, he's pretty sheltered in a good way. He's living it up in the best way possible.
He looked it up on Carly's phone while I was there, and he said the same thing you did. He's like, "Oh, this has a very Gears of War feel to it."
The gameplay definitely does. After playing it, dude, the movement and the gameplay are very much like that, because especially when you do things like you parry / block and then attack. Those are the types of things that remind me of Warhammer 40k, because you're counterattacking and it slows down. It does an animation of you doing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean Gears of War?
Yeah. That's what reminds me of Gears of War.
Also, because we're using the chain sword, and there's the chain gun, right?
Yeah, there's a little bayonet chainsaw on the guns in Gears of War, and so it essentially has the same like carve through the enemy motion.
Yeah, which is
pretty sick.
So cool, dude. And it's also a third-person shooter, so you're like looking over your character.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just love it. It's so fun, dude. So fun. We're playing tomorrow, right? You're hopping on?
I'm down.
Bro, I'm so excited.
All right, dude. I have some things to share with you, because recently was 9/11.
Yep.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Always remember. Hashtag always remember. Hashtag never forget. It's two things, dude. It's you always remember Jesus and 9/11. You're sipping your coffee and you're like 9/11, dude.
9/11, dude. Jesus.
All right, but here I love 9/11 memes, and I love them for many reasons.
Bro, 9/11.
I don't know why they're so funny, and it's it's all with all due respect. You know what I mean? But like, I get it. People lost their lives. Not a great thing.
Turned our country into we had a war.
We had a war because of it. Why? Not exactly sure.
Weapons
Iraq,
of mass destruction, dude.
Iraq kind of didn't succeed in whatever we're doing there. So Afghanistan, that's also not working out so well.
We were worried about weapons of mass destruction, and let me tell you, they didn't have any. So
they didn't have any.
We're good.
But guess what? Iran, they might be getting close. Why? Because we've been giving them oodles of money.
They have Iran. Oh, I guess they don't have a nuclear weapons yet, but they do have a nuclear program.
That we know of.
We would know. We would know.
Would we though?
Yes.
Or would we fund them to build it so we can attack them?
That might be it.
Yeah, that might be it. Anyways, here's the meme. Boom. For those of you who can't see, it's two towers.
These blast points.
And in the left-hand corner, there's Obi-Wan. And he says, "These blast points, too accurate for sand people." So there's 2 layers to that, which I love. Okay. Layer number 1, it's Star Wars. It's awesome, right?
Yes.
And so the other, and then I guess there's so many layers. Layer number 2 is that he's calling Middle Eastern people sand people, and then layer number 3 is he's implying it's an inside job, which is also funny.
Yes, it's hilarious. And also, there's a lot of sand in the Middle East, so it's fitting.
Yeah, it is fitting.
Hella sand over there, dude.
Hella sand.
I've been over to the Middle East, and there's hella sand.
Yeah. This is a meme too, and I just wanted to share this one because it came up on my feed. This is what looks like a comment on Pornhub, and the comment just says, "My opinion on abortion is kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, I like the idea of killing babies, but I don't like the idea of giving women the chance to make decisions." Just so dark to have that, just like in the place you have that. But I love the idea of having some like really nuanced, complex comment on that. So I think I'm going to start making memes that look like they're comments on Pornhub, because that's the best way to get things. Isn't that a great idea?
It's a great idea, dude. It's so funny. Even just like
a political debate, like in the in the format of a comment on Pornhub is so funny.
Or even like, have you seen those, like, I think we've even talked about this before, but the guy, so I don't know if this is real or if it's because I only ever seen screenshots of it, but the guy who has the Twitter handle customer service, and then he just changes the label of customer service to whatever company.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll just like comment on random people's stuff.
I love that.
Like be mean as hell. And everyone thinks it's like McDonald's that's being mean.
Yeah, he gets really sassy with him, which is so funny.
It's awesome. I've only ever seen clips, but
we really need to do more trolling. Like if we invested a little effort, it's so rewarding.
Yeah, but we went over this, dude. Remember, internet trolling as a hobby is not attractive to girls.
Yeah, okay, since when did we listen to that, dude? We're playing video games, which is number 2.
Yeah. What was number 1 again? Was that internet trolling?
I think video game. Wow, man. That might have been number 1. Video games might have been number 1, dude.
It just seems like, because I think gambling was number 2, and it's like video games is worse.
Oh, I got it. Yeah,
gambling?
dude, I got it. It was playing video games was number 1. Collecting figurines was number 2. Magic
How is
tricks,
gambling
online
5?
trolling, gambling. Dude, because sometimes you win, and sometimes you have money, and ladies like monies.
That's fair. It just seems like if you have a gambling like problem, right? Any gambling.
I don't have a problem, dude. I'm just making predictions on Polymarket.
Bro, I just feel like if you have a gambling hobby, most people are not good. You know what I mean? Like it's less of a hobby and more of like a problem.
What if I'm break even most of the time, and then I win big?
Well, then I feel like it's the same thing. Oh, then you win big. Well, I mean, I don't know. Have you won big? Are you winning big, dude?
Yeah, dude. I started with $5 in Polymarket, and it went up to 100, and it's back down to 48. But
it still is a plus. That's still pretty good.
It's still a plus. Which it's probably a good time to review what's going on Polymarket.
Oh yeah, what other things are there? Is there a third assassination attempt one?
Oh, you know what? That's a great. Oh man. We should do that. We should look for a third assassination attempt.
Do you think there's not gonna be, dude? There's already been 2. They're definitely gonna try a third time.
They should definitely put that on Polymarket. Okay, so we're at 49.9 and 48.9. This changes almost daily right now. Like It's going back and forth. Yeah. Fed interest rates. Trump launch a coin, 20% chance.
I heard a rumor, dude, and tell me if this is true. If you heard
hit
this
me up with the
rumor.
rooms. Give me the rooms.
If you vote for Trump, you're also gonna have assassins after you. Is that true?
Oh, dude. I hope so. That'd be an easy way to have some fun killing assassins.
I mean, it makes our job easier. They're coming to us, right? ASS assassin. I think it's IN. ASSI.
I think it's ASASS.
I'm gonna hold on.
Dude, we have to look this up. This is embarrassing.
Golly, dude. I was telling somebody this recently.
I
was like
2 dude, it's 4 S's.
What?
I would have never guessed that.
Oh geez, dude. Yeah, holy cow. ASS. IN. Holy moly.
I wonder if that's against their policy to bet on stuff like that. Because
It probably is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hope there's not another assassination attempt, but dude, after there's 2, because I didn't think there was going to be another one.
Right. One is intense. I mean,
one's crazy.
One's crazy. Yeah.
2. Now it's like, okay, there's a pattern, right? There's probably going to be a third. Like you would think, right? I don't know, dude. It's scary, man.
The question is this: like some people are arguing it's not really an assassination attempt. Dude, he never even fired any shots at Trump.
Did he fire shots though?
They fired shots at him, and then he ran.
Okay, so he never shot at them.
He never fired. He was perked up 2 holes ahead of where Trump was golfing.
Oh, so he had his gun out, ready to go.
Yeah. It was, dude, it was in, there's pictures of it. It's an AK and whatever.
What? There's pictures? I thought you said it was an AR.
I don't know. You might have to tell me because the picture's kind of blurry. Okay.
Let's take a little peeky poo at this.
This is the news. Welcome to the news.
Yeah, welcome to the news section of our podcast where we're gonna try to find a picture of Trump's second.
We're gonna find a picture of this
attempter.
Of this attempter. Okay, so I found a picture.
Dude, here's the other thing. I'd be because, well, I don't know. I'll hold off on that comment for a second.
Hold off, dude. Hold off on the comment.
You gotta be getting kind of nervous though. If you're Trump, you gotta be a little,
you don't
puckered,
trust anything but private security. You know what I mean?
Didn't Secret Service do good this time?
They did, but I would even say that's too close, right?
Yeah, you're probably right. I guess I don't know. 2 holes ahead.
2 holes ahead. How many holes?
2.
Here we go. Boom. So this is the picture the guy shared. It's really unclear. So this is in the briefing. I can't. Hold on. Open image in new tab. How about this? Oh, it's even worse. You see that?
Dude, honestly, it looks like
it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it might have a little scope on it. Little magazine. So he was perked up. This is the fence on the side of the course.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, he was just hanging out. Yeah, I wonder if we could find out what gun it was. But it's crazy, dude. It's crazy that happens.
Yeah, that's wild.
Officials on why Trump did not have Secret Service protection surrounding the golf course. Quote unquote, he isn't the sitting president.
Yeah, but
he's the only one that's had 2 assassination attempts, so maybe you put him on him.
They also have like former presidents with security details like all the time.
Oh. Let's see. It says
I can't tell what that is.
The Trump assassin had set himself up a pillbox by hanging ceramic plates on both sides of the gun. They said AK-47 style weapon, which is not super accurate, but this person thinks that it's actually a Dragunov sniper rifle that uses 7.62 by 54R Mosin Nagin.
I was gonna say it's probably a Dragunov if it's like, yeah. It does kind of look like that. I can't tell, dude. It's so dark.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Anyways, dude, cool gun. Wish I had one.
It's crazy, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I think they say the Dragunovs aren't accurate, but I'm pretty sure they're actually like pretty good, dude. Like the 7.62 by 59, I think is what it is. Like it's essentially a 308. It's I'm pretty sure that NATO's version of that is the 308. It's similar.
I say really like that's fascinating, but that means nothing to me. I have no idea.
It's a hunting rifle bullet, dude. It's
okay.
It's a sniper. If it's a
6.
Dragunov, it's a sniper. I mean, you look, dude. The guy had a scope, like he was ready to shoot, and he had 2 rifle plates set up there. So obviously he's doing something. Like that's crazy to me.
Crazy.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, at that point you need to have private security, like
private security, dude. Yeah, and you don't. Maybe you just stick to one golf course that you have really good security on. I don't know.
Well, you'd think that in Florida, dude, you'd be all right.
You would think so, dude.
I also don't get this too, because I feel like when you go places as the like president and the, I don't know what you'd call Trump, the runner up, I feel like you get local police departments to even provide security.
Well, what if it's a place where the guy usually is a lot,
Then maybe
so,
not. Then,
what if it's like Mar-a-Lago? Like, I assume Mar-a-Lago has a golf course, right? It's a big old club.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. The whole thing is just wild. So I'd be nervous if I was Trump, dude. I'd be nervous if I was Kamala, unless because it just seems like everything's heating up, dude. And I just feel like if one side's getting like these assassination attempts, all it does is embolden the other side as well.
Yeah, dude, it just gets spicy. It gets real spicy.
Thing. This one I don't feel like was nearly as broadcast though.
No, it wasn't. But it is honestly surprising how fast the first one was memory hold. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Well, the other one happened close. The other one happened on live TV too.
It didn't just happen on live TV. The bullets grazed him. They hit him.
It's true. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they hit him.
That's part of the crazy thing.
Did that guy even have a scope?
I don't know. But there's a lot. That's the other thing is there's a lot of unanswered questions about that. There's not a lot of transparency about it. Even this guy was taken alive into custody in Florida, and apparently Governor DeSantis refuses to turn him over to the federal government, saying that they're going to conduct their own investigation. That's kind of intense.
Yeah, but you know why he's doing that?
Why do you think he's doing that?
Well, he's doing that because he suspects there's a potential inside job, dude.
And, dude, here's the thing. It's not a crazy thing anymore to think that. All right?
No, it's not, because we know that during the Kennedy assassination
that the CIA was likely involved. Yes.
Yeah. They had like sketchy stuff that the CIA did.
Yeah.
Not to mention the CIA and FBI have been involved in several things that are very unflattering.
Oh, tons and tons of things, dude. In the 60s, they were drugging Johns that were visiting prostitutes with LSD and dosing them up without their knowledge and just seeing what happened. They were conducting experiments.
Which is crazy, dude. They're conducting experiments on the population.
Yeah, it's wild.
They're doing it to people who are... The only comfort that you can draw from that is if you're not illicitly doing illegal things, such as, soliciting a prostitute, which frankly you shouldn't be doing anyway, because most prostitutes are kind of gross. But I guess you wouldn't have any risk. But honestly, where's the line fall, right? Because at some point it's going to be like, well, now we need to experiment on a larger... dude, it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy that nobody's been held accountable for that.
I don't trust the federal government as far as they can throw my down.
No, dude.
I do not.
No, okay. You shouldn't. You're
talking about essentially, we're the country, by the way, frankly, that provides about 80% of the world's weapons. 80%, right?
Yeah.
In all conflicts, foreign and domestic. So it's pretty wild to begin with, and we make a lot of money off of war, and we have embassies and bases all over the world, which people is like, oh, that's a nice thing, we're helping people out, but like, if that's the Roman Empire, that's like, hey, these guys are keeping an eye on us, you know what I mean? Which I listened to a podcast on the Roman Empire recently, and it was fascinating, dude. It was so fascinating. One of the most successful things about them was their ability to just they weren't in the beginning super militarily smart. They were just really good at raising armies from the places that they captured and integrating the people into their society through making them veterans, right? So you had them serving war, and then all of a sudden they were veteran and they were granted Roman rights and citizenry.
Oh, so you made them feel special.
Yeah, it made them feel special. Anyways, dude, check this out. This is one of the accounts I've seen. I just started following them. It's just hilarious. It's called Templar Pilled, okay? And it's got things like this. Enough with zodiac signs. Which night order are you supporting? Holy Sepulchre, St. John's Hospitals, Templars, St. James of the Sword, Teutonic Knights. Teutonic Knights, dude. Look up some stuff about that. Freaking wild.
I like the emblem for Teutonic Knights and St. John's Hospitals. I like I like that one, the black with the white sigil.
Yeah, stuff like this.
Get in, loser.
We're going to the Holy Land.
Boom. I love that stuff, dude. I love Crusade memes, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty great. You're beautiful. And she like leaves the guy.
We're going to Crusade.
What the F? He's like, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of stuff like this. Don't make peace with evil, destroy it. And it's like some old painting. Yeah, it's a bunch of cool memes.
Space. Dude. That one looked like a space marine.
It is.
There's a space marine.
Born too late to crusade in the east. Born too early to crusade on other planets. Born in time to crusade online.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it's hilarious.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Yes, it's pretty great, dude. Anyways. Listening to 8 hours of Gregorian chants, listening to 10 minutes of modern music. I'm not quite into Gregorian chants just yet, but I think I could get into it.
You think? I don't even know what a Gregorian chant is, but I already know I don't like it.
I got you right now, okay?
I can tell you right now, I'm not a fan.
It's essentially like
I'm not going to listen to 8 hours of it.
It's essentially like freaking,
it's stuff that you listen to, like that's playing. It's the same stuff that was playing when I'd walk into a cathedral in Italy. Probably.
It probably is, yes.
Dude, and some of those cathedrals are creepy, bro.
What do you mean?
Like I went in one in Italy, and underneath it was in Venice, right? And underneath was like 1,000-year-old crypt that was flooded.
Oh.
Like, so it had like, 5-6 inches of water in it or something like that, a couple inches of water. But there's still like 1,000-year-old bodies in there. It's crazy. 3 hours of healing music. Yeah, I'm good. We can't hear you. You might hit your mute button. We cannot hear thee. Oh, it's making some noise now. Colin's having some technical problems, but that's okay. He's just got to plug in his little mic. Just got to plug it in. Plug it in.
Hello?
Boom. Can hear you now.
Jeez Louise, dude. But anyways, yeah, I think I freaking love Gregorian chants.
You like it, dude? I don't think I could get behind it.
Well, dude, it sounds like you're not ready for the Crusades yet.
I can do the Crusades. We just got to listen to something else, man.
We just got to listen. What if we were crusading, but we're listening to Blink-182? How could you deal with that?
Blink-182, dude. If we listen,
do you want to go to a cathedral? My friends pick me up at a church at 11:30.
Oh yeah, dude. I could stab over a short sword to that, dude.
And then I saw the Muslim standing there with a scarab in his hair. I don't know.
The scarab.
I'm trying to think Crusade themes. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the Crusades were just Christians versus like Islam, right?
Yeah,
that's all it was.
The Ottoman Empire, bro.
Ottomans. Yep. It was essentially Europe versus the Ottomans.
Yeah, dude. They got close, dude. And the pagans.
Except for the Fourth Crusade.
Were they against pagan Vikings or what?
And now the Fourth Crusade was just us going to our own city Or
Constantinople.
Constantinople. I say us because we grew up Christian. And yeah, we went and sacked our own city, dude.
Hey, dude, sometimes you need a city to sack. You know what I mean? If we learned anything about 2020, it's that sometimes you just gotta riot and raid Gucci or whatever.
Gucci flip flops, man. Dude, I went when I was in New York. I went to see how much Gucci flip flops were. A little out of my price range. I mean, I could buy them, but it was like I'm not going to. Plus, they weren't even flip flops, dude. They were just slides.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if I'm gonna pay good money for some flippy floppies, I don't want slides.
I kind of like slides sometimes, but I do prefer flippy floppies. I
like slides. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for Gucci slides, dude. I'm looking for Gucci flip-flops.
What are you looking for?
The song says.
Gucci flip-flops.
Yeah. You can't have Gucci slides, bro. That's lame. Gucci flip-flops. That's cool. No, I wear slides in my house all the time, dude. I like my slides. They're comfy.
Love it, dude. Freaking love it. Dude, apparently P. Diddy was just officially indicted, arrested in New York.
Oh, they got him, huh?
They got him, dude.
They charged him?
Hey, yeah. And here's the thing. I didn't know this, but P. Diddy's name has already become synonymous with gay. Do you know this?
Really? No, yeah. I didn't know that. What? So, like how?
So, there's lots of things. Let me explain.
Yeah. I would like to know. Yes.
This is what has occurred is that, there was a lot of things coming out about Diddy. Hey, he, first of all, rich dude, helped a lot of artists on their journey. But there were some people, particularly like 50 Cent, that were like, hey, I don't play with that guy. Like, I'm not about that life. And people were like, what do you mean? And he was essentially implying the guy's gay or essentially, does stuff like that. And so there were these reports that he made people do compromising things with men and filmed it and all these different things. None of it's necessarily been substantiated, but it was rumored enough that people started saying no Diddy instead of no homo. So now people are saying no Diddy, which is hilarious.
I don't even know if I know what he looks like. I'm looking him up right now.
Yeah, I mean, no one really knows what he looks like. Except with glasses, because that's always, yeah.
All right. I know what he looks like now.
Yeah, dude. But
what did he get in trouble for? Like sex trafficking or dogfighting?
The charges in the indictment were not immediately clear. Okay.
Oh, really? What? Why they didn't release that?
No, but there are sexual assault lawsuits in progress, and there is a federal investigation that has to do with some of the alleged sexual assaults.
Well, there we go.
There you go, dude.
Hey, dude, as long as he goes to jail for it. Oh, if he committed the crime, as long as he pays for it, I'm good with it, dude. You can't do stuff like that. It's a big no-no.
It's a big no-no. We're, contrary to popular belief, we're anti-sexual assault.
Very anti.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever you guys are saying amongst yourselves, we want the official stance to be, we don't like that stuff.
No, not a fan.
Very adamantly against it.
Yeah.
Because it's bad.
It's naughty. It's no-nos. Okay, dude, I really wanted to talk about this freaking study, but I can't find exactly what they were talking about.
I know, you got me all excited about this study.
It's really frustrating because what they did is essentially, I'll give just a verbal description. And for those of you who just want to go listen to the podcast, you could do that too. But it's Chris Williamson. It's called Modern Wisdom. And he interviewed this guy on his podcast called Dr. Paul Eastwick. And Dr. Paul Eastwick conducted a study on traits that people look for in their partner. And the specific study focused on this. It focused on the traits that they value the most.
Okay.
And the traits that they love the most in their partner. And then the traits that ideally the person that they are attracted to exhibits the most. Okay. So they focused on what the disparity was between those two things. So what do you think the number one revealed trait was in terms of the things that they were like, yo, this is the best? trait, the one that everyone wants
Loyalty.
/ valued. Loyalty was in the top 10, but it wasn't number 1.
What was number 1?
A good lover. Bow chicka bow wow.
All right, fair enough.
That's what people want. Number 1 thing they want is a good lover.
So is this
number 2 and 3 were like sexiness, and the third was attractiveness.
Was
which
this
they apparently rated as different things?
This is what they want, right?
No. This is the revealed. So,
okay, this is what they love about their partner.
Yeah, those are the most valued things about their partners. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
So the disparity was like slightly different. So people constantly undervalued from self-reporting. They undervalued the physical attractiveness traits, and they tended to, in the revealed preferences, they tended to want that more than they said they did.
Okay.
And the disparity, interestingly enough, was a bigger disparity from women than it was from men. So women really, really valued physical attractiveness and the sexual characteristics that they were attracted to in terms of being a good lover more than men underreported that. So, but there was, there was a lot of other things. That was the gist of it, the most fascinating aspects of it. But, they also valued loyalty. They also valued kindness, so on and so forth. So,
all right, okay.
Yeah. So, get sexy. And here's the thing. There's only one way to become a good lover, okay? And that's to serve the emperor.
Yes. The emperor of mankind.
The emperor of mankind will grant you lover abilities. Dude, it's so funny.
He did have 20 sons.
Wow. That's a lot of lovemaking.
2 of which have been blotted from.
Are those the Primarchs? Are the Primarchs the sons?
Yeah, so they're not actually sons, though. They're like more like genetically altered. Yeah,
I see. So not of conception, but of genetic modification.
Yeah, he created them. Yeah, he still created them.
I love that, dude.
He is the father.
He's the father.
And the Primarchs are essentially the Space Marines look at their Primarch as their father.
Yep, I love it.
So,
you ready for the new Apple updates, dude? The phones?
I don't know.
You want to know what the gist of it is? I'll give you the entire gist.
AI.
AI was a huge gist for sure. But they were like, hey, guess what? Well, that was the gist at the developer conference, which was in like July. But at this one, they were like, yeah, Apple Intelligence, it's going to be huge. But they really didn't like talk about it a whole lot.
Okay.
But that doesn't even launch on the phones till like December. You get the phones, it doesn't even like launch.
Oh, it doesn't even come with it?
No.
Okay, so what's the big what to do with the new phones?
Okay, so they made the batteries bigger. They're apparently like they work longer. Now, as basic of a thing that is, that's really all people want at this point.
Yeah, it's true.
If you made, I don't even care if the phone's thicker, right? If the battery's suddenly like 2 times better, I'm interested.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's fair. Yeah, if you forget to charge for a night, you don't have to plug in. That'd be wild, dude. I remember. Do you remember your old phone, the old flip phone that would
the old brick that you didn't charge for a week?
Yeah, dude, you could let that thing run forever.
Oh man, dude, what a time to be alive, dude! And you could throw it at a wall, didn't matter. You know what I mean?
Bro, me and Sean Bellison used to open that thing up and pretend they were knives and try to stab each other with them.
Yeah,
and we did that all the way until we broke his phone in half.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, we got a newer one. It was fine.
But they did. I'll admit this, dude. They did do something different. They added a new button. Do. And this
so they added
button,
another button?
Yeah. This is the camera button.
What?
And it's not just a button, it's a haptic button and a touch button, meaning like you could scroll on it.
Oh, it's on top.
No, well, it's on the side. Like if you turn it
gotcha.
Horizontal, it's where you would take with your index finger.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you could scroll it. You could zip. Anyways.
I kind of like that. Actually, I do like that.
Yeah, I like some innovation, like put in a new button. Okay, AI possibilities, yada, yada, yada.
Apparently the new Apple Watch is pretty thin.
Yes, so they did change the watch. And so this is my gripe, okay?
Okay, tell me your
because
I want to hear your gripe for a second.
I'm a phone nerd, right?
Yeah, we know.
I know. Yeah, do you? Could you tell? Could you
could
tell?
Yeah.
Anyways, it all started when I started working at Verizon. And then from there, I was a
all of
nerd.
our downfall, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this is what they started talking about during, because I watched the launch events like a nerd, and in the launch event they're like, and we made the components this percentage much smaller, and I'm like, ooh, smaller, does that mean you made more room for the battery, right? Because I love the Apple Watch, I'm a big fan, I use it, it tracks my workouts, tells me my heart rate, all the things, super good stuff. It just needs to last longer. In terms of watches, it's not that competitive. Like Garmin's last like a freaking week, and these watches last like a day. And so I'm
that
like,
was that was the main problem, because I have one and I stopped wearing it for that reason.
You have to charge it every day, dude. There's just no way around it.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And so I quit wearing it.
They
literally took like a day.
I'm like, sweet, they're gonna make the battery bigger, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's thinner. It's the same, but it's thinner. And I'm like, don't make it thinner, make it better.
Exactly the same. I do like the thinner profile, though. I think that's cool.
It's thinner, the display's bigger, all that stuff, and so that's the gist of it.
I could get behind a bigger battery, though. Let's be honest,
really
dude.
Look at how much thinner it is. It's really not that.
That's not even.
No.
You could have just made I would have made the battery bigger.
Just make the battery bigger, honestly. So, and then they're like, "Hey, guess what? With the Ultra, you know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna change nothing and make it black." Da, 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 da.
That's literally all they did.
They didn't update the watch at all. It's the same. Last year, the Ultra Watch 2 released, and it's the same. It's the Ultra Watch 2. It's just matte black. That's all they did.
And how much are those?
They're like freaking $800.
Jeez, dude.
But this is it's $799. This is my thought. This is what they did because Apple's conniving and they want to take your money because they're capitalists. And I don't blame them. I like money too.
I like money.
But
I get it.
What they said is, hey, we could update the base level battery on the base level smartwatch, or we could say, nah, you want a bigger battery? You come to the Papa. You come to the Big Papa. All right? And I think that's what they did. So, yeah, it's a matte black. But that's really all they did.
So you want the bigger battery, you got to get the better.
Pretty much.
All right.
Now, they released new AirPods. The base level AirPods are updated. They look pretty cool. But, dude, they didn't update the AirPods Pro 2, but they're now legally hearing aids. You could use them as a hearing aid. And they're releasing an app that you can test your hearing with them. So that's interesting.
Huh.
And that's been your Apple update, dude. These they tick me off.
They're hearing aids, dude. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
And fascinating.
The Apple Watches, the new ones, dude, from like Series 10 and 9 and on, you can like super precisely find people in concerts. Like, you know how Find My iPhone or Find My Friends kind of sucks?
Yeah.
Apparently from like your generation phone on, it's pretty easy to find friends. Like,
really?
It's actually like really detailed. Yeah.
I feel like I was looking at the last concert we were at and I was having equally as little success as you were.
Because you were looking at people with older iPhones.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they have to have the newer chip generation. If they had the newer chip generation, we would have been able to find each other like gravy. Yeah, because you and I wandered in the wilderness at Creed. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to find you.
No, I think they both need new chips. That's the thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because it's an update on the processor that works with the gyroscope. Anyways, not a big deal. Nerd stuff.
Fascinating.
Creed was a good time, though, besides the fact that we got lost for that one moment. We literally went in one big circle around everyone.
Which is hilarious. And Colin had like low-key was starting to get a panic attack.
No, dude. I didn't panic for a second. It was like the Emperor will guide us.
Bro, you were nervous. You were scared, but Daddy was there to help out. And that's okay.
I was scared, but Daddy was there.
I was so scared.
I was so scared.
Scared. But dude, Creed was awesome.
Wholesome show.
It was a wholesome show, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking, did we record since we saw Creed? Because I don't think we did.
I don't know. I don't think I got any of that, actually. Now that you mention it. Not like of Creed, I mean.
Filmed any of it?
Yeah, I don't know that I filmed any Creed.
I just wanted to take pictures of Scott Stapp when he was doing his epic poses, where he was essentially just like face level with the bassist's crotch while he was strumming.
I definitely didn't. I didn't do it. I might have posted some on Instagram, but I didn't download it. I didn't save it.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Oh, well. Not a big deal, boys.
Anyways, you have anything left to say to the kids?
No, I don't think so. We do love you, though.
We love you a long time.
And we will do better at not going weeks without talking to the kids.
We're definitely going to do better.
Because we love you.
Love you a long time.
Long time.
Till next time. Bye.